I have no idea why my controller mic keeps going out. I have no idea why my controller mic keeps going out. But that's something I'm going to have to figure out as I go, I guess. Um, it stinks because I got to kind of listen for it in the background. But it is what it is. So, just attempted to play UFL. After waiting for about 20 minutes, I finally got a game, and it felt fine for the most part. All right, I'm going through the game. It feels fine. Finally scored a goal. Literally, the opponent did not get the ball in my half even one time. Not even one time. The entire game. It was the easiest game. It was just a matter of when, if and when I would score based on, just how the game was going. That's it. All of a sudden, I score a goal, and magically my players can't move. I am not even kidding you. All of a sudden, he gets the ball down. He just serves up a lob cross. Wasn't really a lob cross. It went to a player in the center. My Van Dyke sat there and watched him settle it and then score it. 2 seconds later, literally, all of a sudden, he's dribbling around me like he's the best player in the world and I can't touch him. Remember, I did not have this player cross the field at all. At all. Until I scored that goal. And then he did it again right after that, too. So all of a sudden, 3 goals. And this was all in the last, 80-something minute or whatever. So, needless to say, I'm done with UFL. I'm not going to wait 30 minutes anymore to go play a garbage game. That's just totally messed up in so many different ways. It's got so many issues, and every time you peel back an issue with UFL, there's another issue. And this is someone that look at the time and energy. I put my own money into the game. Like, I want it to work more than anybody. I'm fully aware that there's a lot of people that, want UFL to work, but at the end of the day, it just can't. There's no way. You're going to see as I come into this. Forget all the bells and whistles and stuff. Let's just talk about the gameplay. UFL has no chance anymore of competing, guys. Why do you think we're logging in and playing the same 3, 4, 5 players? Okay? The whole hype behind the game should not already be so dead that you're playing the same 3, 4, 5 players. The way the game would grow is it would have to be a fantastic game, gameplay-wise. I'm literally just going to log in and play a Rivals game as we speak. Totally, haven't changed my formation. Still that way too attacking formation that I did earlier. Okay? So let's forget about the fact that they already have all of this way better than UFO. We already knew that coming in, okay? The details of the legendary players, even let's just say, assume UFL gets all these, like Zidane's and all them. Well, and then let's forget the fact that there's 77 days left in UFL season and there is 0 to do. 0. They haven't added anything. The number 1 player in the world, Kevin Pedro, is literally leaving because there was nothing. UFL had nothing set up. Their explanation doesn't even make sense. In game on you get a reward. Kevin reaches out, nothing. They gave some content creators 20 mythic packs to open to try to get people to buy them, in which case that was a huge failure because the packs were a joke and they cost $30-$40, and they give them all these content creators. I found out Kevin Pedro, because he's a fan of the channel, he literally uses my tactics. You can hear it from the horse's mouth too, but he literally told me they finally got a hold of him, like the project manager or someone. They had just nothing for him. It was as if it wasn't even, it didn't matter. The number 1 player in the world in your game should be someone that you're shouting out for sure and wanting to promote your game. That's somebody that went to the top. It's very hard to do, and he did it in a tough South American market. So competitive over there, notoriously. I mean, we feel it in North America. Think about where you're at. Think about reaching number 1 in the world and literally getting 0 for it. What else is there to play for? So if that doesn't tell you something, that the player, if you're the best player in the world at a video game, it's probably going to be hard for you to leave. he's done. He's like, dude, I really hope you do UF or EA UFC EAFC content because yeah, this game's done. And he's right, and I know it without even that there's just more and more things. It's like an onion. Every time you peel back one thing, it gets stronger and stronger and worse. Okay? So there's nothing else that can be done at UFL, literally. I mean, they can try a drop, all right? They can try a drop or and like put legends out and this and that and try to do a drop with like a big patch, or they could try to do a drop with like, guys, new multiplayer, and also you get some packs now, but it's not going to change the fact that all you have to do is watch. All you have to do is watch. Notice how long it takes me to get a game, and after you notice how long it takes me to get a game, boom, we're in. Then notice how many different players I play. I could play this 100 times in a row. Okay? Very good ping. And I'm going to keep getting different players, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just stating facts. All right. So just watch now. This is among all the other things I was talking about, this is why UFL doesn't have a chance. UFL has no chance to compete against this. No chance. I mean, that's just a cold, hard fact. Let's do a little corner flick just like UFL. I mean, the responsiveness, just the feel of it, man. I mean, on top of all the other nonsense that's going on with the handicap and everything else, and you can try to tell me there's not a handicap all you want. Guys, there's no way all of a sudden a player just gets very good. No, you can feel yourself not moving in the game. I mean, everybody can feel this. The one player that I've talked to, and I'm sure there's other ones like it, but I'm using them as an example, is the ones with very bad lag. So like it's Notorious Dagger, he's another content creator. Everybody who plays him, faces terrible lag because he's in Jamaica. 1-0, I'm down. And that sucks, that everyone has to face him and face it. And it sucks for him because he just wants to play, but it is super annoying. So I can definitely see where every game just feels like crap for him anyway. So he might not notice something like that, but I'm telling you, when you get like a good connection in UFL and you go up or you're playing a lower rated team, you can feel it. And that's where I heard that like that disconnect glitch or whatever, that it literally was the DDA, like when you scored and it buffs your opponents, that it was like it went haywire. That's what that was from. And that's where when you were scoring, when I was scoring a goal, I have those videos up online if you want to go check them out. I would score a goal, and then the game would all of a sudden disconnect, reconnect, and my players just were not controllable. The opponent could literally dribble all the way in and score easily. And it was every time after I score, I was like, what kind of cheat is this? And they were saying, like, dude, it's not even a cheat. It seems like that, yeah, but what it is they put a, like, DDA or, like, a script, basically. Like, when you score, it's like a buff. They put, like, a buff in. It's not, you can't say that's a script, but they put, like, a buff in for the opponent, for the lower-rated opponent, so when they get scored on, they could, like, stay in the game. And they screwed it up. So post-patch, that's why those disconnect, reconnect came, where after I scored, the game would disconnect and literally reconnect over and over, and then the opponent would just be able to dribble in and around me. That's what the explanation is. And it makes sense. Should be 1-1 here. Oh my goodness, so unlucky. But just a beautiful, beautiful game, dude. I mean, this game, trust me, I hate EA Sports. I do not want EA Sports to do. Look at that ball. I mean, can you look at that ball, boys? I mean, you guys cannot watch this game and try to tell me, oh, give UFL a chance. A chance to what? I mean, dude, if I want to play, I can go get my PlayStation. Damn, see, I'm blowing it. I can go get like my PlayStation 2 if I really wanted to. Like, it's nonsense, and that's just how it feels. And I love UFL, man. Like, I wanted it to work, but they went in the opposite direction with this patch. They went in the opposite direction, just point blank. I mean, there's no other way you can't really argue that they went in the opposite direction, without a doubt. Yeah, like yes, they got rid of the L1 triangle. That's huge, but now you can't even score goals. Okay, you can barely move. Like it's as stiff as hell. Like I don't know if they change anything with that to make it more stiff, or if that's just a bad connection because now we're facing players that are further and further away because more and more players left. There could be correlation to all this. I'm not sure, but I mean, it's just at the end of the day, the game just totally is taken the wrong turn, and you can't get behind something when a much better product is out there. It's just the bottom line. There's just no way. It's just too far. It's just too far behind. Right? So, I don't know. It's sad. It sucks. But UFL, it's not like they haven't, like, they know even quicker than us with these things, right? They know quicker than us when a patch is coming and stuff like that. They know what FC had coming up, and they're the ones who dropped the ball, or they just don't have the ability, guys. We just have to face that. They just might not have had the ability for this knockout kind of punch by FC to release something so good. One of the biggest things going for UFL is that as bad as it would feel at times, people are like, dude, well, FC's broken. It's trash. Like, whatever. Give them time. What else are we going to do? We need them to succeed. Come on, UFL, succeed. We don't want to play this garbage anymore. That's gone now, guys. Even the people, there's the most hate, like people who hate this game that I'm playing right now, who hate it because of EA Sports, that literally got on and said, dude, it doesn't matter. It's like the best football game I've played, and it truly is. If you felt it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you just can't quite talk until you have. Honest truth. Oh my gosh, 2-2. You just can't quite talk until you truly feel the game. As that person shoots the ball into their goal, he hits him in the nuts and scores an own goal. But just the feel, dude, it's just so responsive, man. Just everything's so responsive. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but there's literally like one thing I can think of that's wrong. Is after you win the ball sometimes in a tackle, there's this tackle back problem where, like, say this player steals the ball from me, where I can, like, immediately try to steal it back, and it's pretty annoying. But, like, that, you can deal with that, right? You can deal with that. Cut him. And I heard maybe they're going to put a little more AI into the defense because of how ridiculously hard it is for the casual players. But I love it. It gives me something to really work on and learn, dude. It gives me something to really... And that's what's missing in UFL too, man. It's just... They absolutely, provided the... In my opinion, I know, like, obviously I can't say it for a fact, but if I was a betting man, I just know they are the inspiration behind this spacing and the manual defending, right? But the problem is with UFL is, like, I have no desire to go in and work on anything because there's literally there's no point. I'm like I know I'm not playing for anything. I mean, like, literally, like I said, picture if you're Kevin Pedro 10, you're the number one player in the world, and you get to the pinnacle. I mean, that's the best feeling. And you're already leaving the game. You're already going back to FC. Think about that, man. Think about what we're grinding for. I mean, okay, and if you're like, I don't care about rank. I just play to have fun. I don't care if I'm bronze division or silver or anything, okay, I gotcha. How in the F are you going to have fun if you're playing the same three players over and over and over? And each of those players it's glitchy as hell. Or if you're a lower level, like trying to have fun like that, lower at a lower rank, how is it? You're not going to have fun. You'd much rather go play a million different teams, have a bunch of different modes, by the way. That's the other thing. How could you be so naive to think that players, it's not like like Kevin Pedro said, when he reached out and they had no idea what they were going to do for like the number one player. They didn't even, nice shot. They didn't even have rewards set or anything like that. They didn't have nothing set. He was like, okay, I'm done. Because that shows you everything, dude. How do you not have that set? It's your only game mode, UFL. Divisions is your only game mode. You didn't plan on, like, that there is no rewards for Premier after there's no more demotion promotion that Premier has to worry about. It's your top players in the game. And they're supposed to just sit there for 77 days, by the way, with no rewards, no ability to get skins. You can end every week at number 1, number 10 in the world, whatever. It don't mean nothing. Like, it doesn't mean their explanation. Go read their explanation in there now. Read what it says. It doesn't even make sense, dude. It's like they just threw in some words. It literally makes no sense. Damn, she took me out. So, dude, UFL is totally just busted, Carl. I just tried to stream it. You should have seen it was a joke. More weekly for dude. Just watch this real quick. Let's just forget about everything else real quick and this is my first point. Then I can talk to you about what's changed. Just watch this real quick, and you tell me, because we need other players to play. It can't just be a cult little following, because UFL can't sustain a whole game for that. Just watch me play for a few minutes, and this is my formation does not meet like defensively what you need right now for manual defending or whatever. Just watch this real quick. Look at that. Look at this. Did you see that ball? Do you see how this works? I know, I do too, Carl. They dropped the ball. They knew before us. Are you seeing this gameplay, though? Like, they went backwards. How did they miss all these bugs? How did they introduce that DDA? Like, I found out the disconnect thing. Like, I literally thought this was just some conspiracy theory, but go watch if you haven't seen it yet, Carl, go watch my videos, and there's that disconnect glitch where I would literally, this son of a gun, I would literally score, and then the game all of a sudden would disconnect, reconnect, it would go haywire, and I literally couldn't control my team, and the opponent could dribble down and score. And then sometimes it would just altogether disconnect. It was taking wins away. 4 of them got taken away on stream. On stream. So I literally had 19 wins. Apparently, it's like the DDA they put in, they screwed up the code, and that's like part of it. Like, it's supposed to buff the opponent. So sure enough, I go to play this morning. I wait 20-something minutes for games when I waited literally 20 seconds in FC. So people are going to note that down, like players that are on the fence. I waited like 20 minutes, whatever it was, and then finally got in a game. Literally, the opponent doesn't cross my half. I score a goal with CR7. Next thing you know, I can't move. Literally, I scored in like the 81st minute or something. Look at this gameplay, though, dude. This is what it's about. And so, yeah, and then there's the lag cheating too, man. But I think people are exploiting like an extension of a problem is what I think it is. Like, I think that's what I've been saying all along. I think people are exploiting an extension. I think there's people out there, just like there's people that know how to, like, you know, that the bug, for instance, that UFL missed, where, like, you dribble down and you try to play it right to your goalie where your goalie normally would catch it. But if you time it where your striker or a player's making a run right near the goalie freezes. It's like the code goes haywire. So I truly do, based on how it looks, think there's players that like know how to take advantage of those kind of issues, if you know what I mean. It seems like that. But, I mean, you could ignore half of these. I said it earlier, but it's like an onion, dude. It's like an onion. Every time you peel back a layer, there's worse and worse, stronger and stronger, like, issues, you know? So, I don't know, man. I want it to be good so bad, too. That's why I'm so pissed off, because some of it, I think, is that they're outmatched. Like they're never going to be able to compete. But oh shit. Yeah, the individual are defending so hard, but I love it. Gives me something to work for. It's even harder. Like I would almost argue that UFL almost has too much assisted defending now. They knew how to take advantage of the issues. Know how to, exactly, they do know how. So it ruins the game, man. Why in the hell would anybody want to spend time playing that when you can go here and play like this? I'm literally losing 4-3. Notice the goals, by the way. This never happens. And I get it. It's goal fest right now because everyone's like, it's the manual defending is 100% on here. I would say it's like 60% in UFL. So again, I know they got this idea from UFL. No doubt about it. Offsides, son of a bitch. But I don't even want to stream the game much myself at the moment. There's only 22. Wow. 22 viewers. Like, I've got a pretty damn good little community going, but I'm hoping they come and we can grow together on FC. And, like, literally, my biggest thing is, dude, it's not like you can go watch Anders Vergang and, like, relate to him. He's the number one player in the world. Look at this. I mean, look at the reactions and the possibilities here in this game. You get what I'm saying, Carl? Like, I hope that my community will realize that, like, dude, I'm here to play the best video game, the most entertaining, and I'm here to help you, like, advance and grow. This is a game you want to, like, jump onto, without a doubt. Oh, my... Thank God. Zidane, what a rope. But, yeah, etc. That's a bit much. Oh, I love Stokesy. Dude, the defending's so hard right now. But that's what I love is that you can manually defend. And it's definitely, like, I mean, look, it's 100% manual, dude. I'm not even kidding. It's 100%. Like, if you don't control, the AI assist can help you, like, move a player a little bit. What? I forgot on UFL the weak foot of Holland's weak foot is crazy. But yeah, see, like, it's just catching on to the game and learning it. But the AI assist will get your defender, like, in a little bit better position, but then you would have to switch to him. Like, it's no more like I control my, like, wingback or someone else and let Van Dijk just auto tackle everything. Like, it's no more of that. You get what I'm saying? But the responsiveness is just a beautiful thing. Look at these runs. Watch this. Good read by the defender. But just the ability to make these runs and plays and, like, the responsiveness of the defense, the jockey and the moving. There is no... Look at this. I mean, what? That's not a free kick? It's just so much better. Dude, the score, I get it. But it's the manual of defending. It's everyone getting used to that. It's way better, though, than 0-0s and 1-0s on corner flicks and shit. But yeah, dude. Oh, wait. Think about the players in the highest level. Like, I want to see a Tex versus Anders Vergang. I bet you that's like 14-13. You know what I mean? I bet you it's like literally 14-13. But watch this. Look at how manually defending is. Everything's so much better, man. But I love it, dude. Yeah, the scores. The scores are super crazy. But wait, which tournament? Which tournament, dude? Is it live somewhere? I've been so out of the loop with FC stuff because I literally totally was invested. Which final? It's not the FC Pro Open, is it? Wait, is this like a local type of tournament, Carl? Oh yeah, and this is the type of gameplay that Tex will love, dude. Tex is going to, you watch, he might overtake Vergang, who's amazing right now, but dude, Tex can already eat up defenders. So just think about it. That should be the ball game. A big win there, 5-4. I love it, dude. Watch him better, so he should be on Twitch. Okay, and that's a more of a local tournament. That's not like FC Pro event. I think something like that's going to. I'm not sure if it's EA official or sponsored, but it's a big prize. It's cool. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. But tell me that's not more fun, dude. Like, dude, why? No, I get like realistic games and stuff, but I'll take a 5-4 over like a 1-0 in UFL because the lag was so bad. Either top level player could like get anything going, or I played Dagger earlier. Literally, I could not move. I shit you not. It was on both of our streams. Van Dyke ran out of the way. He glitched out in like the 88th minute, and I lost 1-0. He literally glitched out. Literally, like, I'm not even kidding you. And that's the kind of stuff you got to like worry about here. But I don't know, man. All the pros was in text. Not that nice. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm not trying to like steal. Like, how can I say this? I'm not trying to like get player video blocked in some territories. EA FC 25.5 post. Dude, Russian Belarus keeps blocking my videos, bro. I think I have the music off, right, Carl? All right. Sorry, I'm just talking to Carl, but like an old PS2 Stews, I'm reading what you're saying. I would give it a try if defense was as strong as attack. Yeah, two Stews, but the problem is, I get what you're saying, but the problem is, even if it's 9 goals in a game, you're going to have a lot of people that like that. And then you're also going to have other, like, for me, I just want to learn manual defense. Like, I love the challenge of it, but it doesn't matter, man, because there's so many problems. It's just, I don't know. I enjoy eFootball more. I'm just giving you a fellow chance. Yeah, Carl, I hear you. I love the animations and stuff in eFootball. If they can somehow figure out how to make their offense more fluid to match how OP the defense feels, like that stupid X thing rushing at the player with X. Dude, what is that, by the way? Who does that? Like, it's literally like a hawk the player down button while you have a defensive assist on in the passing slow mo. I wanted to love it, dude. I gave it a good initial review if you go and look. Yeah, I agree, Carl. I agree, Carl. Dude, I tried to love eFootball too, man. I like gave it a chance, but as soon as I got into playing regular players, the defense was so quick to close you down. All the awesome little animations, like I like the L1 pass and then the R1, how they either run forward or run sideways. That's freaking brilliant, dude. Oh, yeah, here. FC Pro objectives. This is when the why did you want me to check it? You just wanted to see when the broadcast was? January 6th. Hold on. So we got January. Hold on. What'd you want me to check the pro objectives for? FC Pro. eFootball nonstop interceptions rising. Yes, I agree. It is the worst of the three twos. With all due respect to Carl, like I get, like I did love some of the things. I love that passing ability, how you can do the give and goes from two different, like either straightforward or sideways. That's badass. And there's some very cool animations. I love their through ball. I think they have the best through ball. Well, the reworked EAFC through. I think EAFC took the best. I think what I call this post patch. I think EAFC took the best from their own game, from UFL, and from eFootball because their new through ball is ridiculously perfect. Yes. Well, okay, so he's probably right with that. UFL. Here's the problem with UFL too. If you go, it's EA football. Yeah, so here's the problem with UFL. If you go, like I love the feel, I love the open space and everything like that. I love the fluidity. Like they definitely smoke football with that. But they have no depth at all. Like they should have took a little more time and put some fucking depth into the game, dude. Why release it with that little depth? And why release it with these fucking bugs? That's the one thing they have that no other game has either. That's literally true. That's like a beta. Yes, it tells you January which one is. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. I'm going to go to it. Thank you, A. Chino. You're the best, dude. Hold on. Let me go check that out. Thank you. I love watch, dude. I'm getting back into watching this. I see. I don't mind watching the 20 goal. I'll watch a 10-9 game, dude. I don't care. It's a video game football, man. So if it's not 1-0, but it's still true, dude. You play this game and tell me it doesn't have a good football feel to it. The only reason that those scores are there is because defense is a team effort, dude. So when it's totally manual, a lot of times you're trying to keep up with four defenders and switching and stuff. The ball is just booming around. It's hard. So there's going to be goals, dude. But that creates such a huge skill gap because you watch, we're going to see some beast defenders come out of this that are going to show it's possible. Now, I heard they're going to notch it up a little bit to get AI back to it, especially for the casuals. But I love it, man. I love anything that's a challenge. I love the spacing in UFL. The tempo of the game is the scores. Yes, the corners are stupid. The corner and then the lag is ridiculous. I call it lag. You can call it glitching, whatever you want to call it. It sucks. The spacing is my favorite. If you watch my videos, I constantly talk about the spacing. See, you like the 1-0s and all that shit? Dude, I've played whole games before, especially as I play better opponents, where literally it came down to both of us had like 10 shots each. The goalie tipped aside every single fucking shot, and then every single corner we went for the corner flick glitch, and then it was down to like which player got the one corner kick glitch. Like I thought that like the scores were terrible because they weren't indicative of how many. Dude, I was ending games. You can again. I always say this, but everything's backed by videos. You can go check my videos. I was at halftime. I'd have 5 or 6 shots. My opponent would have 0. At the end of the game, I'd have 10 plus shots. My opponent would have, I would have like 10 plus. My opponent would have like 5, let's say. And sometimes the score was 1-0 them on just like a glitch because he knocked the ball into where my goalie didn't react. One of those bullshit. One of the bugs that should have been combed through and removed before the fucking game was released. All right, where is this at? So let's try to find FC Pro on the 20th. Season 4. January 6th, 13th. So I've been missing every one. See, like, dude, I was totally ball here. January 20th. Oh, I can get myself a little left mid too, baby, for a little 9-game loan. All right, what time? 1800. What time is 1800 UTC in Central Standard Time? Can someone tell me? Isn't that noon here? I think 1800 UTC Central Standard Time, I believe, is noon. I know, dude. I hear you, Carl. But let me catch up to these real quick. I'm going to read yours and answer. Thank you, A Chino. By the way, I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to tune into that. I can't wait to see how they do. I'm predicting like 10-9 games, dude. I really am. Or we're going to see some crazy defending shit that they're going to show us that like we can do it. Because I think you can get better at it, dude. But it's just the first time defense is 100% manual. I love the spacing, okay, but I hate the lag in corners. 2-2, so I agree. Back in the day, that's how a football game should be, maybe. It makes sense. They shouldn't tag. Yeah. So the lag on UFL is stupid. The corner, yes. The dribbling, yeah. Dude, there's some good if you watch. Okay, so I did the highlights for my stream on Showdown number 6, like my first day streaming. And the highlights, there's some good shit you can do, some good football you can play on UFL for sure, dude. But yeah, it's like, how can you build hype on it? Yeah, dude, it's terrible. How can you not have modes ready and to shoot? They should have had modes ready to like boom, added mode. Like keep drops coming. Like this drop. Here's a new mode. Here's some new teams. This drop. Here's a new introduction of packs or new skins series to go with fucking offline showdown. Like off the top of my head, you can do an offline showdown for rewards for those players who aren't as serious. Like make the difficulty of the teams as you win harder and harder, and then see how many you can win before you get 5 losses offline. You can add a 2v2 mode where you have a whole different ranking for 2v2. You have to play another set. You can keep your teammate or you can change different ones, but you just have a 2v2 ranking because it's a whole different game. Like, that would be amazing when the gameplay and shit's bad. Like, 2v2 always makes everything better. Like, it's fun playing 2v2, dude. It's fun. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, I don't want to keep, like, dogging UFL, so to speak, but at the end of the day, I was doing all UFL content, and I was all about it as close to now as, like, it was on Friday, dude, when I started my showdown. I was all about it, and I love the community. But I don't know if you were on when I said this, Carl Davis, but the number one player in the world, his name's Kevin Pedro. He's a fan of the channel. He literally uses my tactics. He gets on stream and stuff. He's a South American player. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know too, Stu. Dude, it's freaking gets so old. It is. And how do they not realize that? UFL, dude, do some. Like, you've seen the work EAFC put in on this patch to totally change a dog shit game. This was their worst game ever. And EAFC just literally turned it into the best game. Like, okay, fine. If you want to argue, like, tweak up the AI assistance a little bit, but either way, the game itself is brilliant. Like, I don't see how they can drop. Like, they did this to PES, bro, back in, like, '06. PES had, like, 1 year or two. You guys can look it up, where they started actually beating FIFA in some areas. And it was amazing to play because it was so true to football. And FIFA just literally did the same thing. They just released a better version of PES uh, and then totally just shit on them. And next thing you know, it disappeared and never was the same. Yeah, Carl, sorry. But the reason why that's so pertinent to me, tell me if I know I keep saying it because I don't know how many people are here, new people, so I apologize. I keep bringing the same stuff up. But for this Kevin Pedro playing the same guys, oh, he only plays 3 players now. It wasn't like that because this game had hype. But it's the same here. I only play like 4, dude. I play like 2 glitchers, this Plas King guy, this Jonathan 2011. Then I play Dagger. When I'm playing Dagger, I know there's not a lot of people playing at all because he is in Jamaica and I only would match him like literally at weird times or like literally since the games got popular or once the game got popular, like we hit a good little space there where all the creators were even liking it and EAFC was so broke that everyone was willing to give it a chance, but UFL either couldn't or just didn't take advantage of it, one or the other. Yeah, I know. So my biggest thing is how about him getting a hold of them and reaching out like, what do we get, dude? Like, there's 77 days left. I've been holding this number one spot, but what do I get? Finally got a hold of the project manager. He reached out to like everybody and finally got a hold of someone, dude, because he pushed it so hard. And they literally had no plans. They had nothing set up. If you go read what it says, like, oh, this play, like, press the info button to read info on divisions. Dude, it doesn't even make sense what it says in their own division explanation. It's literally like they threw words together. So you can do a little manually defending there. They literally threw words together, dude, and so he's gone. So if the best player in the game is leaving, that should tell you, dude. On a brand new game, the best player isn't even an ambassador for your game. He told me, he's like, go do UFL stuff, bro. That's what he told me. Online league game mode, but the player pool is so small they can't do it. I know. The player pool is too small and it only keeps getting smaller. It's just a problem. It just is what it is, man. There's nothing you can... Oh, shit, was he onside? No. a new online league. What the fuck is an online? Aren't we? Isn't that what Divisions is? Online league? What the hell is Divisions? And they need to worry about getting like an AI mode and like certain just the simple. They can't even get the simple shit right. I thought they were from Cyprus, I heard, which is just as crazy. I heard they were from Cyprus. But yeah, I don't know, bro. There's no way I can keep doing it. I'd rather help people improve in EAFC and watch me improve with them. You know, like when I started my channel in UFL, I'd already done all the work. I'd already climbed really high, and then I was like, here's some tips on how I did it. But now it's like, dude, I'll like go on the journey with you. And some players, I just need to let people know, like I play the low level of FC Pro, like right, the low level. Like if I played Vergang or somebody, bro, oh my god. But you know, it's a pretty big scene. So for North America, for my region, especially North America, I can hold up just fine against most everybody. But with that being said, dude, with that being said, it's not like, how can I explain it? There's not like much I could take from Anders Vergang. Like right now, I'm learning the game. I'm like as dog shit as anybody. I'm obviously talking while I'm playing. I'm not like locked in. But even if I was, there's no way like right now I'd have to like really practice. But let's say at my very best, I'm talking about. Obviously now what I'm about to say is true. But at my very best, even there's no way I should be taking like tips on like the tactics from on Anders Vergang. There's no way. So that's where I feel like I could help. I never matched Nick, which is crazy. I never matched Nick. I thought for sure I would, and I like Nick a lot. He's real honest. He's one of the creators that I admire for not like hiding the issues in the game. I really like him. I really like Inception. Right? I kind of like Neil Guides sometimes. There's some stuff about him I don't like, but I definitely really like Inception. I really like Nick a lot. But there's certain other ones that I literally can't stand because they're just EA pawns. And it drives me crazy. Just for comedy wise, I love Castro, but for just pure comedy. But yeah. Gameplay is amazing, dude. The gameplay is so much fun. But that's where, you know, the content creators like at the very top of the world, dude, they put everything on balance and everything's just so manual. And you know, they're in a different level. They can play the most basic stuff. You're talking about guys who can go into weekend league with an all silver team, maybe even all bronze, and still like perform well and still like probably get 15 wins. So you need to the people you need to listen to are the people closer to where you're trying to go, or just like a little above you, or that have been there. You know, what bothers me with Ultimate Team is a constant objective spend. Way too much. Yeah, but bro, that's another thing I can help with. That FOMO feeling, dude, you got to fight that, because trust me, I know. It was over when I was doing all the FC Pro events. I would feel the same way, like, oh my God, I got to get every new player. I'm going to be behind for the tournaments. Dude, you will be just fine. That's the thing. It's literally a mental thing. It's not like, you know, look how far behind the power curve I am, and I'm doing just fine, dude. Like, I'm not locked in at all. I'm mainly talking like this player probably thinks I'm taking the piss. But either way, I'm like, I haven't played for months and I'm just fine. I miss like however many promos, because I agree there is too many. They need to make it more special to get certain players. Like, there's too many freaking promos, dude. There just is. There's too many. And so if they put less promos, it would be more like special to have a team. And like, it seems like every time you get a new player, there's a better player out there. I agree, but you can compete just fine. You just have to learn to ignore it. And that's why, like, for the rest of this year, that's what, like, I'm literally going to build my team as it comes, but that's it. I'm not going to go crazy or go, since I'm doing FC more, I need to go put money into it. No. I'm going to use the exact team I have here and just keep going and keep improving. And I'm going to show people like how you can climb and like how to improve and what to work on and what like how I work to practice the exact things I did to get up to like the FC Pro Cups and like being able to compete in like the exact same things. Because there's going to be players out there that are in Division 6 that just want to hit Division 5. There's going to be players that are Division 2 that just want to get to Elite. There's going to be Elite Division players that just want to like compete when they're in Elite, not get their asses kicked. There's going to be players who do want to get into FC Pro events, right? That's the cool thing about it. But yeah, so I'm excited as hell, man. I know there's going to be some people that don't get it, but I think they will soon enough because there's just no way anybody can with a straight face say like, "Oh, I love UFL. It's great right now." You know. You seen his streams before? Let me see. Are you talking about Nick? I see Nick streams a lot. Well, sorry. I mainly watch Nick's videos, not streams. I mainly watch his videos, not streams. I'm not a big stream watching guy, dude. The streams I'll check out, if I see stuff from streams, it'll be like the highlights. But I definitely love the idea of streams, dude. It kind of takes away from the need to make as many. Like, obviously, there's certain tactics videos and stuff like that that you would want to make, but for just in general, dude, there's so much, like, people, the fact that people can go back and watch, but also, like, hear, like, honest-to-God conversations about the different games and the state of them. That's the cool stuff I like about putting out these, or the fact that people can go search. I just wish they were more prominent, dude. Like they're kind of hidden away the lives. I wish they were like shown more because I think this is awesome. Like players can get on and watch as long as they want, and the whole time hear like conversation about the different games. A lot of times players will come with like news, like this online league I didn't know they were trying to create. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna get more into streams and watching how people do them to learn and the whole nine. But yeah, for a while I was just really delaying it just for my own insecurities, but now I love it. He's got a mad stream on EA. Got some sick cuts on the stream. Really? Who does it? Is that because he has someone doing it? It's got to be like he just reached that level where now he's got. Yeah, no, Carl, you weren't lying. It's awesome. I love talking the game, and yeah, I'm just having a real hard time because I don't want to feel like I'm letting people down. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't want to feel like I'm letting them down with UFL. But I told him, I was like, can you honestly, I can't really honestly do a video right now talking about, I fucked up, talking about, do this tactic, it will work, and do that when I know that everything's literally like, the goalie tips it wide or so laggy and all this. Like, I feel like I would turn into one of those bullshitters if I stayed there and wasn't telling the truth and just not enjoying the game, putting a fake smile on. Like, screw that, dude. Yeah, dude, Carl, I remember. I haven't played FC for a long time. Is the space still so mandatory? I missed the time where you could play with it. Yeah, because the speed. Let me think about this. Let me think about how to answer that. All right, so I'll tell you, through balls and all that are definitely available. Um, but at the same time, I haven't noticed the need for any like, oh my god, I thank God I had a fast center back there. I haven't noticed any of that. So I don't know, man. Like, here's a speed demon right here, Adama. And I don't know. I haven't noticed anybody just start smoking me. And people have been having like, you're in, look at that ball. Oh my god, dude, that ball was so brilliant. That ball was brilliant. I'm going to try to lock in and at least tie it. See, you can use AI assist to like get you in the right spots, but that's about it. But it's pretty good. No, I would say you can get away with using like a Pirlo on them because passing's so huge, dude. Look at that passing. Did you guys see that? The passing's ridiculous. Is that a penalty? That's a penalty, right? Or is that a free kick? Oh, where should I go, guys? Where should I go? Oh, you want to know the goddamn truth? I did go down the middle, but then last second I tried to switch to the right. He would have, or I went right lower. I don't know if he went right lower, but it literally made me. I tried to change it too late. Their PK system's way better too, and I used to hate their PK system, but what the fuck? Fuck. Jesus, boys. But now, after seeing how bad UFL's, how did UFL think, hey, this is how we should do PKs? What was that bullshit, dude? UFL's PKs are like kindergarten, like a kindergarten developer created that shit. You're in. Oh, there it is. Yes, boys. Just like that. You mother... Did they ever bring out a roadmap for the game? I don't think so. The roadmap leads straight to the trash can. Are you talking about UFL? Oh, shit, Sherlock. Dude, I'm just having so much fun playing this fucking game, dude. Every time I play UFL, I want to break my goddamn controller. So sick of the DDA. So sick of getting 20 shots a game. Like that last game. That was the last game. Never again, dude. The gods are telling me, do not put your time into this. Come on, finish it. Oh, what the... Damn it, I need to close this game out. Put UFL on what? You mean go play UFL after this? Yeah, dude, this game is shit, dude. I mean, I literally just talking... Oh! Accidental dummy, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, you can dummy in this game, too, dude. I missed that. Watch. Oh, he didn't dummy it like I wanted him. Oh, boys. Dude, how could he not be happy about this passing, dude? How could he not love this game right here? I do tele-broadcast, 12 height, 0 zoom. Wait, I went up to 15 height. 15 height, 0 zoom. height, 0 zoom. I'm pretty sure. Let me hold on. Settings. Game settings. Visual. Camera. Tele-broadcast, yeah. Height 15, 0 zoom. Yeah, dude, I tried to go make it more like UFLs because I did kind of like how I didn't have to use the mini-map as much. I'm having to get back used to the mini-map, playing FC, but it just doesn't fit as good, dude. I tried the co-op. That was the closest I could get to the isometric UFL one. Look at these balls, though, dude. How can you not fucking just... Oh, deflection. Damn, bro. This was 1-0 until like the last 2 seconds, but I'll take it. But check it out. Undefeated Division 5 player right here, bro. 2-0. Coming straight off like 6 wins, I think I got, or some shit. Like, crazy, not like just kill it, like trying to do my best in champs and all that, but it was fun just being able to play and not give a damn about anything but having fun and like appreciating good football, you know? Like appreciating the good, like, damn, look at that ball. Like that's what I love. And that was a good ball almost. I know. Well, it was a deflection to be fair. It looked more brutal on screen, but in the game, I shot it and it hit his defender and kind of deflected. But that keeper, dude, that's how literally, that's the glitch in UFL right now. That's what the goalie does, but without the deflection. Except for the goalie won't even dive. He just kind of stands there and watches the ball roll by. Carl, so you truly think what do you think will happen? So I'm at like I've been growing pretty steadily. So let me hear your guys' opinion. So let's say I go strictly to EAFC. Wait, did I even I think I even cancel mine. Let's see something real quick. No, no, I'm not buying anything. I'm just checking something real quick. So, wait, how do I see where in this store? Yeah, I did. I canceled my EA. What is that? EA Play. But yeah, so I'd have to go get EA Play again. But yeah, so if I just stream EAFC, dude, and try to help people move along as I'm moving along and like note down my journey. I'm wondering if people will let me see, like if people will look like the followers that I've had will just say screw you, dude, or if they will jump on board or not. That's what I'm wondering. The thing that makes me want to play FC is the responsiveness. Yes, I agree too, and UFOs like that. Yes, to 100%. Sometimes it is frustrating. I agree, and it changes sometimes in game with like Israel is free. I remember when eFootball first came out. It took over a year for the game to be decent. Yeah, I know, but I mean, God, dude, yeah, you just gotta feel this version of the game. But they had a roadmap. Yeah, that's why that number one player that I was talking about. That's why he's leaving. They didn't really have a roadmap. It was a project manager that just said like, "Hey, congratulations on number one. Right now we don't have any plans, but we will notify you when we do." And it's like, what? Why did you release a goddamn game with like so shallow, dude? It's like literally almost it's just shallow. That's the thing that sucks. And I was hoping for like more from them, and each day I'm waiting for like something from them, and I'm not. I just never was getting anything. Then I was like totally behind this patch, continued to be behind them after it. But let's be honest, they didn't weren't thorough with it. How can I explain it? They took out the bare minimum. They did the bare minimum patchwork. Yes, exactly. Gameplay wise, in content, it's very shallow, dude. What was I gonna check? Oh, I gotta check something here real quick. I want to see if I got the footage. All right, so that's the blue team. That's the team I just played. I think. All right, all right, there we go. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because I'm starting from scratch and I'm learning right along with everybody. I'm gonna show everyone you don't gotta like pay money. I'm gonna show them exactly how I like my tactics, how I practice, how I get better. And the cool thing is not only will I be putting it to action, like people can go use my stuff and see if it works, but I'll be doing it too. I think there's something cool about that. Like it's not like you turn to a lot of these content creators, they're already like top skill rating, top ranked player, and all this. I just feel like it's better when you can get some people more relatable. Maybe you want to like go a little bit higher, but I don't know. That's what I'm excited for. It's like there's sleep, so they don't even try to get you high. Yeah, I know, dude. It's always the same bull BS that I see. All right, I gotta cut this out. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I was debating playing another one, but I'm pretty damn tired, dude, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, man. Like, I started off super frustrated with what do you call it? I started off super frustrated with UFL, and then ended up just chatting with you guys and getting one game in, dude. One game, and literally, it's like I couldn't be happier. I could literally, if I didn't have to get some sleep, which I did get a little bit, but I just couldn't stomach not like at least giving UFL like another chance. And I did not plan it on being how it went, as horribly as it went, but I take it as a sign. So uh I truly do appreciate you guys and all your freaking help, man. You guys mean a lot. I will be continuing to stream EAFC. I will be continuing eventually to like release videos. You can see and watch me like climb on my damn self. So it's not just talk. Put myself into action in EAFC. All the same thing, dude. The same thing. It's just an EAFC. I know I'll have like a small number of players who can't afford to get EAFC, so they don't, or they feel like they don't want to like have that. They don't want to like feel like they're going to miss out if they don't put money in. Put it that way. I know there's going to be some of those people that just won't go back to EA for that reason. I get it, man. I get how it can be, and um, but for the most part, I'm hoping you know a good number of people will join me. Say replace original. I'm hoping a good number of them will enjoy, and the main way I'll find out is as I get feedback on here. But really, one of the main ways I'll find out is as I release an EAFC video. But first, I'll kind of explain the difference and explain I want UFL to work, but the writing's on the wall, man. I'm not dumb. There's just no way. The how thin the player base is right now, and all these things we've been talking about on here to try to combat a game that feels way better and it just has way more bells and whistles on top of it. The only way UFL was the only way UFL was going to, I guess, stay. The only way UFL is going to be able to stay relevant and even keep even like a smaller um, player base, but at least still just a player base that could sustain the game. So I'm not getting it. Oh, you're not going to play EAFC. I get it, Carl. Yeah, and that's fine. I know some players won't, but yeah, sometimes I'm the same way, dude. Like I still watch. I don't play Fortnite or any of that. I still watch those streams. That's here. So, but I know some players just are won't play, won't get it, but it will still just be much better considering the direction they're going. And then I guess you eFootball. Why do you think eFootball lasts, Carl? Because I hated that defense so bad, the way it clashed with the offense. But it's crazy to me that I feel like UFL can. Well, if they didn't drop the ball so bad, could like at least pass eFootball maybe. And I know it's not going to be like easy because they have a super cult following too. But then again, though, look how shallow. Like, what do they really have to offer that to look forward to, or that players get excited for? The skins is a good idea, but they're not nearly accessible enough, and they're not nearly enough to make the game like, hey, we have skins, you know. Fan base views. eFootball last season has the higher fan base views of PES. Yeah, it's like they will always have. I know. I know. I call eFootball the cult football game. There's like a cult following of it. And trust me, I like several things in it, but there's just certain, I don't know, just certain things. So, but yeah, dude, you've helped me a lot, man. Like, when I decided to stream on a whim, I kind of remember what you told me, and I started. It was a blast. And then just getting your advice and your feedback, you're always spot on with yourself. So yeah, I appreciate you. And I have a lot of people like that, dude. I don't want to lose them at all. Like, there's a lot of cool people that come and I talk to on here, and we shoot ideas around and stuff. And some people just hate EA Sports so bad that they just won't even consider it, man. And it's a shame because as much as they should have done it years ago, this is a really good version. Like, I would almost argue to say once you play this, you cannot go back. Like, dead serious. But anyway, yeah. With that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm pretty freaking dead. Um, I'm glad I got on here and got to get some of that off my chest though. So you guys have a good one, man. I will be tuning in throughout different times. So if you guys are available or want to turn notifications on or something, I do appreciate you. It's always awesome when I have you guys in here. So thank you very, very much, man. And I will catch you guys here later on. Have a good one. Oh wait, I want to read. I don't want to leave you hanging. If hold on, Carl, I want to answer you though. I'm sorry, I didn't see this. I've, like me, I play PS. Well, yeah, Carl. So 100%. Shout out to PES 2006, dude. I remember when they gave FIFA a run for their money, and that's what I played in college. I loved it, dude. It was so true to football. That's a legendary game right there. PS 2021 was updated. I think I would still play it. I hear you. Info. Okay, and FIFA is better and bigger. Yeah, the PS Konami mechanics. Yeah, PS21 was much better. Yeah, bro. I hear you guys. Too, thank you. But yeah, dude, that's awesome that you stuck to it. And I will say this, man. They got their fan base locked down. They figured out how to provide the right amount of content and get shit straight. So you would think UFL could at least take note from that. But I'm still, hoping there's still a slight chance that they could have some crazy patch and do this and that. But it makes you think, like, bro, they would have had all that if they could had the ability to do all that stuff, especially that quickly to save some players from leaving, and you they would have already done a lot of that stuff. That's what makes me think like it's what the Kevin Pedro said. Like they're just they don't know shit. They're just going off of a whim, and you cannot compete in this line of like video games or any video game most likely where there's competitors and stuff. You cannot have that mentality of just going off of whims and I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, thanks again and good night, guys. We'll talk to you later. 100%. Exactly. No, 100%. And they can't even do it. Like they were hoping to take few own fan base seems like. Yeah, exactly. That's what they were going. Free to play, guys. Free to play. Screw those mean guys over there that are taking your money and no gimmicks, no glitches, no gimmicks, no glitches. And dude, the goddamn game has been all fucking glitches, bro. It literally should say the more fair to play than the other two, or it should say cheaper to get all the good players or something like that instead of fair to play. And it should not say no glitches, no gimmicks, dude. That was a mistake. But we'll leave it at that, man. So I'll catch you guys here in a bit. Thanks again. You guys are the best. Peace.